welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to talk about how to teach your child how to spell their name, or how to teach a child to spell sight words easy and independently, okay? Now that's the key word, independently, okay? So for that you're going to need a pen, popsicle sticks, the larger ones because it helps with their fine motor skills if they're younger. And Home Depot actually have them bigger than these, so I really like those. And markers, okay? So when you're writing on the popsicle sticks, I would say that you need to use darker colors because darker colors register in the brain when learning better than a light color one, okay? So like a black or dark green or something like that. Stay away from those pinks and light colors, okay? And you would need some magnetic strips just to put on the back of the popsicle stick. And let's see, some card. You can use postcards, you can use paper, it doesn't matter, in a Ziploc bag to put your stuff in, okay? So when you're teaching a child a new skill, you always want to do it together, okay? And you want to take about a good week and do it with them to make sure they understand what they're doing and doing it the correct way. Because if you just do a center and then give the child for them to do, they're not going to know what to do, okay? So if I was in a group of kids teaching them how to spell their name, the first thing I would do is get them all around and I would say, we are going to learn how to spell our name. Are you excited? I'm so excited to learn how to spell your name because I don't think I really know how to spell your name. But we're going to learn how to spell it together. Are you ready? Do you want to learn how to spell your name? And so when you get all excited and you pretend that you don't know how to spell their name or however it goes, in your mind, then they get really, really excited. So I also like to pre-make my students' bags because then that way I'm not doing them with them, but you can. It'll say if you only have one student, it is a good idea you can do it with them because then they can see how you write their name, which is an added bonus. But in their bag, I put a picture of them and their name on there, so because even when they can't spell their name, they know that that's them and that's their name. And the more they see it, they'll know because the brain is going to recognize, oh, that's my name, because the brain is looking at how the letters is formed. Even if they can't tell you that's an L or I, they see it long enough, they are going to be able, the brain will recognize their name, and they'll start recognizing their the other students in the classroom name as well, okay? Because that's just the beauty of the brain, okay? And so in there, I write their name, and I write it really big so they can see it. And then on each popsicle stick, I take a black Sharpie, and I write each of their letters. And I make sure that I write it big and I write it clear. If you write them in all capital letters, remember the brain remembers what it sees. That's the way they will write it. If you write it all lowercase, then that's the way that they're going to remember it, and that's the way they're going to write it. So make sure that you write clearly and you have a capital letter at the beginning of their name, okay? So I was like, okay, boys and girls, we are going to learn how to spell Lily's name. Are you excited? I'm so excited. They're going to go, oh, yay! All of that great stuff. And then I would mix up the letters on here, and I will say we're going to match the letters, okay? So the first letter in her name is L. Can you say L? L. Okay, let's look for the letter L. Is this the letter L? No, it doesn't look like that one, does it? No. Is this the letter L? Yes, it's the letter L, but it's the small little L, okay? It still doesn't look like that L, right? That's the big L. Is that the letter L? does it look like this one? And all the kids are going to go, yes, that's the match. And some of them are going to be like, they don't know. But you go, yes, that's the match. And then you're going to take it and put it there, okay? Then you're going to go to the next one. Where's the letter I over here? Can you show me where the letter I, or can we find the match of the letter I? And you go, is this the I? And they're going to go, no. Is this the I? No. Is this the I? Yes. Let's match them. And you continue to do that for the whole letter, okay? For the whole name. And then once they have it all there, and they match them, then you're going to say, whose name is this? Lily's. Oh, that's good. Let's read it, okay? Let's read it. Lily, okay? And I'm doing that because I'm teaching them again without saying that we read left to right. So when I use my finger and read, it's teaching them that they're reading from left to right. So I'm going to go, Lily. And I'm also, as they get older, it helps with sounding out letters when you were able to do that, okay? So then what I will do is I would have Lily come up and I would have her put her stuff in the bag, okay? Again, I will do that because I'm teaching them how it needs to be done. Because if you don't teach them, even this little part, all your stuff will be torn up, it'll be missing, it'll be everywhere. So I will have Lily come up and I will say, okay, Lily, the first thing we want to put in our bag is our name. So she will put them in there. You see, we put our name in there first. And now we put our popsicle sticks, okay? We want to put our popsicle sticks in the bag. Now we're not shoving them in there so we can break the bag. We want to put them in there gently. And I go, oh, good job, Lily. Good job. Okay, now let's go put it in the our basket. I would have her walk through the whole process from beginning to end to let her do it and to let the other kids see how it needs to be done. Okay, so now, let's say you want to teach sight words. You would do the same thing. Popsicle sticks, an index card or a piece of paper. And what I do is I write the name on there. And on the back, I put a picture of what the word is. That way, when you're teaching it to them, you can say cat, C-A-T, cat. Cat. I thought I had it upside down. Cat. Okay. And then if they're doing it by themselves, what they can do, again, put the word, and you would teach them this, okay? Remember, you would do it with them first. And then we're going to match, okay? This letter is C. Can you find the C for me and put it there? Yes, C, it matches. This is the letter A. Can you find the A over here for me? Is this the letter A? No, it doesn't look like that one. Is this the letter A? And they'll go, yes. Okay? And you'll do that. You continue to do that. Then, let's say they kind of master with matching, because that's the first step. They have to be able to recognize the letters to match. Okay? Let's say you're cooking or you sitting down with them and you say, okay, I want you to spell the word cat. Okay, listen to me. What's the first sound that you hear in the word cat? And they're going to say C, or you can say the letter C. So we're going to put it here. The second sound, the letter A. The last sound that we hear in the word cat, okay? T. What does that spell? Cat, okay? So I continue to build on it, right? When I was saying the word, okay? The last word, but I would still say the first two letters. Now, if you did not want to do that, you can say, what's the first sound that you hear in cat? What's the second sound that you hear in cat? What's the last letter you hear in cat? What does that spell? at. And that way you're telling them that, again, words go from left to right, and words have a beginning and a middle and an ending sound. So that's real good with that as well. And I would suggest you can put as many words. Let's say you make up 6 words or 10 words. You're going to put them in the basket, and once you have taught them how to do the center, then you can sit it on a shelf. You can sit it in wherever you have your centers, or maybe at home on a shelf. And then that way, when they're ready, if it's just words, you can sit them together, and then they can go and pull the whole center and go sit at a table or go sit on the floor or wherever you have them do centers. So I hope this was helpful. My kids normally love this. It's simple, it's easy, and I really like to create centers where I'm not always having to buy something different, right? I'm just enhancing or doing something different. You can do this with math, you can do this with science, you can do it with a lot of different skills that you can learn. So again, I hope this has helped you. If you have liked this video, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. If no one has told you today that they love you and that you're special and you're wonderful, well, let me be the first to tell you, you are wonderful, you are loved, and God bless. Until next time,